Here we are at the house on 25th Way in Show Low. This is that older mobile, been renovated. The land slopes off a little bit, and there's the view of the lake. And it is pretty amazing. That is a beautiful view. Pretty unheard of to get a view like that up here. There's a little area up here would be good for seating, for enjoying that view. Patio there. Storage shed. Just gonna come down here and see what the land looks like. I'm not entirely sure where property lines are. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, try and pull things up. It is 1.25 acres. Those are the other homes. You might be able to hear a little bit of noise there. It sounds like somebody's working on their house. Water connection down here. Now this does have paved roads most of the way coming in, but the last, I'd say 200 feet are dirt roads. Comes across this area where there's a bit of a wash. Right there, that's a wash area going down. Coming back up here, has the pea gravel driveway. Circles back around, goes back out. So we have metal skirting. Carport area. The roof on the carport is a little on the flat side, and it looks like there's been some water staining right there. Because that is a bit of a flat roof, snow can sit on that. Some steps going up to the rear. I'm going to walk around them though and come up so we can see more of the back. Sorry if I'm bobbling around, I apologize. So we do have a spot on the corner of the roof right there. Looks a little funny if you ask me. I don't know what the problem is with that right there. It's something we'd have to talk to a roofing contractor about. Looks like it's had cool coat put on it. Propane tank. I'm sure that the back property line is going to come up to this fence line where this nice puppy dog lives. But again, I'll have to find out exactly where the property lines are at. There's a connection for the gas right there. The gutter looks like it needs to be extended away from the house a little bit better. Slopes off again on this side. That's what happens when you sit up on a bit of a hill. We're on the side of the mobile here. Make no mistake, this is definitely a 1977 single wide. Looks like this section was added on. Crawl space. Do have some earth to wood contact right here. That's easy enough to fix though. The steps coming up. This outer patio, I will tell you, it's small. It's not very large. They've got 2 chairs on it, and it's really about all you're gonna fit unless you put maybe a small table with a few chairs around it, but it would be small. I do see some wire being run on the outside of the mobile right here. I'm not sure what that's for or where it goes to. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go up the stairs and get us in the house. We're up on the porch. You can see that there's a little bit of repair that's needed there. Always comes back to the view, and I gotta tell you, the view is killer. The view is absolutely to die for. Honestly, I don't know of another area where you can get a view of the lake. And if you do, it's usually hundreds of thousands of dollars more. So we're gonna step inside. Sitting room here. These are all dual pane windows. Ceiling fan. That ceiling fan is a little on the low side. I will tell you that. I will walk into those blades if I don't go around. So we have a little bathroom here. Just a little half bath. Celotex on the ceiling there. We've had some water intrusion on this area right here, because that's why that's all bubbled out. Storage area. They would have done themselves more justice if they had had this more of a bathroom area than that little one that they had. Duck underneath the fan. Okay, now we're coming into the actual mobile itself. Now this has obviously been updated. This is granite countertops here. Knotty hickory cabinetry. The floors have been updated. Laminate flooring. It looks like it might actually be a tile backsplash. I'll double check here in a second, make sure. They did leave the original mobile door. They just basically left it open. And we do have a few little cracks going on. That is wallpaper that's painted, which you can do. Gives it the look of drywall without taking out paneling. I'm very certain this was originally paneled, and they simply, to save time and money, they basically put the wallpaper over top of it, paintable wallpaper, and painted it. Because they have it on almost every single one of these joints. It's probably where the paneling was. This is actually tile. Right here, this is tile. They have been making a product that is a peel and stick that looks like tile, but is not. And quite frankly, it will come off eventually. So we have the mounted TV. They've got a little wall-mounted cooler. I'm not feeling the floor go up and down so much right now yet, so as I walk through, if I feel anything, I will point it out to you. Electrical was run on conduit outside of the ceiling for the fan, but it was run in conduit. Although it comes down and it plugs into the electrical outlet down here, which is not code. It might be fine for when it was built. I mean, this house was built in the 77. That was just not something they did then. So we have painted paneling here. Coming into the first bedroom. Now this is a small bedroom. Ceiling fan is newer. Painted. Painted walls, I mean, painted paneling. Small closet. A few built-in drawers underneath. They had to do that on these smaller units, on these smaller bedrooms, because there's simply no place to put anything other than the beds. Now these are the original windows right here. They're single pane aluminum frame. And this is an original window as well. Okay, Coleman furnace, that's the original. But at least it's not under the house like another one that I remember. You can get access to this one. Stack washer and dryer. Little folding counter, granite. Now they've got the electrical up over here for the 220. Here we have the back door. Obviously not used very often. Oh, we have a shower curtain that fell down. Newer tile. The tub looks original, but it looks like it's actually in pretty good shape. Again, original window. Sink is newer. Lighting has been updated. They've had a few things where they've tried patching in, for example, right up in that area. Tried patching in on the drywall. Little bit of gap right there in the flooring. Laminate flooring, that's pretty common. And what has to be done is the vent register has to be taken off. That needs to have a little bit of glue in that area, Elmer's wood glue, and tapped back into position. Same goes for here, although this looks like it may have swelled a little bit. Yeah, there's some swelling right here. May have been some water intrusion from the back door. And coming into the master. Now this one has been properly wired. Has a switch in the wall. Light and ceiling fan have been properly wired. Now this is the corner on the ceiling that I pointed out outside. There's been some water intrusion in this area, and that's why it's got like a little saggy right in that area. Doesn't look like it's current because it is not discolored, but it definitely did happen. They have a king-size bed in this room. Closet area. All in all, she has a few flaws. She's not perfect. She's not bad, and the land value is tremendous. I mean, let's be honest here. You're probably $200,000 on just the value of the land itself. Oh, we do have a little bit of a saggy going on right there too. Doesn't look like it's currently leaking or anything like that, but there is a little bit of a drop right there. There's definitely been some money spent to upgrade the house. Could still use some more upgrades. Because it all comes back to that right there. When you walk out your front door in the morning, that's what you see. And that will conclude our tour for the house on 25th.